Okay, so uh, just to end the day of videos was something, less negative. I kind of wanted to talk about what I'm doing creatively. I'm in a band right now. Uh, we're just a two piece. I'm playing guitar and bass, and my friend is playing the ukulele and the keyboard, and we're both singing, and we have a drum machine. And we're just, you know, being weird with it because there's a thing with music right now where the default sound is kind of like really really nice melodic twiddly music with a reverb behind it, and then someone be like, I hate my life so much and I miss you, like that's kind of what the vocals sound like, and I'm just kind of sick of it. Like I also book shows around Pittsburgh. Hey, if you're in a band and you need a show, contact Party Skull Records at facebook.com/not before my morning coffee and partyskullrecords at gmail.com. Anyway, yeah, I book shows, and actually the last show we had was last night, and it was pretty good. There weren't any bands like that, but the show before that we had a couple bands like that, and I stepped out. Like I just didn't want to listen to it because I get it. You guys are trying, and you're going around cross country, but it's just the default sound, and it's so stagnant right now. Like it's been to the default sound for a couple years, and I don't like it. So we're just trying to kind of go against that. Like we have a few songs that are pretty sounding, and we have a few acoustic songs, but for the most part, it's like a dance punk thing, and it's really energetic. Because that's the thing, is that a lot of those bands, like, they have energy, but it feels forced. It just, like, it feels like, they're trying to rock out on stage, because, that's what you're supposed to do. Where the music isn't very energetic. Yeah. So, yeah, musically, that's what I'm doing. And right now, I had a book that I was writing. It was gonna be a series. It's this superhero thing with three main characters, and the basic concept that I had was, I can't think of any original powers for a superhero. So, vampires kind of have superpowers, so I'm gonna have a vampire superhero. And that was the basic concept. And I've had that for around 4 years now. I originally wrote a little short story with it, and then I completely revamped it. I added new characters. I changed a lot of the main characters, and I actually added a real story to it, where it's not just like the standard comic book superhero thing. Um, so I started writing that. I got about 50 pages in, and then I just started doing other stuff because I do that a lot. But I really, really like the story. I didn't want to just abandon it, unfinished. Like, I had done two drafts of kind of a 30-page first part of a story, but I just want to continue it. So I had those first 50 pages done. I thought they were good. So I've been starting to write a teleplay, a TV show pilot, of the same concept and the same storyline, just written a little bit better. So I'm going to finish that, and by the way, if anyone wants to talk to me about it, or, get the script once I'm done, I'm about 15 pages in right now, and I want it to be around 50 or 60 pages, because it's like an hour-long TV show pilot, and I didn't want it to be like a network show, like the CW or Fox or ABC. I kind of want it to be like an HBO show or a Netflix show, because that's the only way that I can see it being done. If anyone wants to, read the script or help me get it started, because I kind of want it to be an animated thing, feel free to message me. I kind of want to do it in phases, where, four people read the first draft, and then I write a second draft, and then four people read the second draft, I write the second draft, I write the third draft, and then, depending on how well I think the third draft is, I'm just going to give it to anyone who helped me, and try to start making it an actual thing. Other writing, I have this concept, because I've always wanted to do a slice of life thing, because I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan. And I kind of want it to be because I feel like besides straight up gay men and lesbians, I feel like the gay community doesn't get a lot of exposure in the media. Things like, I can't name any trans men characters, and, I know at least 3 transgender men in my life, and I just can't think of any characters. I can think of trans women, there's, fuck, I can't. Sophia from Orange is the New Black. There's Jared Leto's character in Dallas Buyers Club, which I still haven't seen, and I've heard it's good. It, won awards or something. I don't know. And there's no, like, really, really positive portrayals of, bisexual and pansexual people. I mean, you have Oberyn Martell on Game of Thrones, but, he gets his head smashed in. So it's not particularly positive. So I wanted to write this short story called Queer, and it's just kind of, a more accurate representation of, the gay community in a high school setting. I want to do that, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's either going to be a short film or a short story, or I don't know. Well, the things I do change format a lot, because I have these ideas and I really stick with them and I really like them, but then they change format because for a while I wanted to be a filmmaker, and it costs making movies costs a lot of money and it takes a lot of work. So then I just wanted to be just a prose writer, because then you just have what's on the page. But I'm not really confident in myself as a writer to just do prose. So I'm gonna try and do the animated teleplay thing and see where it goes. So that's kind of what I've been doing creatively. I'm doing a lot of things for my art class right now. I'm making a lot of very political pieces because I'm an angry teenager who has a lot of opinions about politics. And I think I'll just do a separate video on my just art, because I have a lot of things to say about this, and I'm already 7.5 minutes in, and I don't just want to start a new topic. So yeah, that's just kind of where I am creatively, and I just kind of wanted to go away from all the negativity that I've been doing tonight, because I just did 3 negative reviews of movies. So yeah, I think this is going to be the last video I'm making for tonight. Alright, bye.